directly to Rian Johnson for his new Star Wars trilogy. This is gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
You know
get
what?
Yeah, he's gonna cast me as
Send
all
it-
the Wookiees.
Send it to
All
Kevin
the
James. It might get you a
Wookiees.
gig in Grown Ups 4.
There you go.
Yeah.
Grown Ups Quattro is what they're going with for the working
Yeah.
title.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right, I'm
Quattro
gonna
from Total Recall.
I'm gonna introduce this segment now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, we're still doing this podcast? What?
Home Alone 3, this is a whole other subject. My wife and I watched Home Alone 3 last Christmas on Disney Plus, and they're like, it's probably going to suck because it's a fake Home Alone movie or whatever.
It's got French Stewart in it.
Yeah, and he like not funny French Stewart like in Third Rock from the Sun.
So anything he's been in that's not Third Rock from the Sun, or
exactly.
give him Home Alone.
Yeah, where he's playing a normal guy, and he's not squinching and talking like this dick. Anyway, that was my French Stewart in Third Rock from the Sun. But that movie, like we're like, well, we watched the first two, we might as well watch this fake one. It is a Christmas movie after all. Yeah, not a Christmas movie. It just takes place in the winter.
Yeah,
and
not at all.
I think they make a point to let you know that it like takes place like 2 weeks after Christmas. And I'm like, why am I watching this? Why is this on here?
When all the
Why did
joy
this
has
get-
gone.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my rant about Home Alone 3. Don't watch it, folks.
Great.
Okay.
Nailed it in one.
Do you want another take of that line, or is
Sure.
that good?
Yeah, if you want to try something else, go for it.
This is horse shit.
I was waiting for this is horse shit. This is horse shit.
This is
This is
horse
horse
shit.
shit. This is horse
This
shit.
is
This
horse
is
shit.
horse shit.
This is horse shit.
Or every word. This is horse shit.
Horse shit. Yeah.
Sunday,
Sunday, Sunday.
You get horse shit and you get horse
You
shit.
get horse shit. You get horse shit. Look under your chair. Horse shit.
No, you be horse shit.
You be
Blooper reel.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the most unnecessary explosions. Someone who knows about unnecessary and possibly egregious explosions, Louis C.K.
Oh God.
Be skeevy. Be as skeevy as you want.
I better, yeah.
Oh, gross.
Start that again, 'cause you... Okay.
I'll do it again, too. Oh, gross.
You guys wanna... You guys... I guess he's 7 years old. I don't... Like, is she telling him what lesbians are?
She's a pretty progressive mom by all takes, everything that we see in this movie. So it's not beyond the pale that she would be upfront about that sort of stuff.
So she gave him his film education by them watching, like, Blue is the Warmest Color or some shit?
No, I think they probably ended up watching Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, no. At least watch Bound, for God's sakes.
Gina Gershon and Meg Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, Meg Tilly. Good Lord. From Masters of the Universe? Oh, I don't know where.
Hey, no, that's Meg Foster.
Oh, Meg Foster. Who the fuck is Meg Tilly?
We have the best film podcast.
Oh.
Who the hell is Meg Tilly?
I don't know who that is. I thought that was Masters of the Universe.
No.
Oh, well, Meg Tilly, if you're out there, get at us on Twitter.
It's on Twitter and don't hate us like, Wyoming.
Meg Tilly, check out our Patreon.
Come on. You can pick a movie. You can tell us to watch one of yours.
And if you could tell us what you've been in, that would be helpful too. Oh, Meg Tilly was... Oh, she's married to Colin... Oh, she was married to Colin Firth. Sorry, guys. She was in The Big
Chill. She was in The Big Chill.
Yeah, and Psycho 2.
Oh, we could cover that one.
All right, Meg Tilly. Coming soon. Wow. So after that nonsense...
Well, dude, but you say, staying inside and helping keep that spread down. I was actually watching a movie called Strong Alone? What was it again? You'd think I came up with the idea for this particular.
Hey, we should do this segment on the
John.
show, Brendan. It'll be
Yeah.
great.
Nah, it's actually
It's kind of
Steve,
like making your own new rating system, and then
Steve,
I'm in
Steve.
between them.
lay this one on me. You might know this one. Charles Durning as a war hero, and he defends his neighborhood.
Patriot Games.
No,
This is
give
hilarious.
me 1 second to get this up here. No, I know.
Pelican Brief.
I had it and I forgot it's on a different IMDb, on a different computer because I was
Driving Miss
looking.
Daisy.
Amelie.
No.
Amadeus.
Anomalisa.
If you can imagine Charles Durning as like a kick-ass action hero,
Birth of a Nation.
sort of.
This is the best segment ever.
This is all going to get left out. It's not going to be because this isn't going to be a Patreon exclusive.
No, this is exactly what I want from this segment. I want this.
This
to
is
be-
exactly what you
Oh,
want.
shit.
You
What am
got
I
a bunch
watching?
of people at home screaming, "God damn it! It's
Just get to
overkill,"
the
or, whatever.
goddamn movie.
Oh shit! What am I watching again? Fuck.
He asked you what you were watching, bud, and you didn't.
Wait, I'll
It's Tootsie.
help you out, Nathan. I'll help you out. I know what you're saying. What you're trying to recommend is the 1997 film Kickboxing Academy, starring Kylie.
That is not it in the least. Oh God.
Vampire Diaries.
Stand Alone.
Okay.
Aye!
Which people can watch?
Stand alone!
Which people can watch on where?
They can watch it on Tubi. That's because I watched it on Tubi. So yeah. So to answer your question as quickly as absolutely possible,
Wow. You know what? That's not as good as the 31% audience rating that apparently Wagons East got on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know how maybe it's just because it's trash cinema that they're like, you might also like the Avengers, not the Captain America,
Not
the
that one.
Hulk one. No.
I'm sorry, my favorite is if you liked Dungeons and Dragons, you might also like Spies Like Us.
Oh, you might.
I mean, maybe. It's a possibility. I don't think it's a strong possibility.
Yeah.
I don't see how they're related other
like,
than the fact that they're trash, but
the only one I might watch as a fan of Dungeons and Dragons is The Shadow.
Yeah. Lamont Cranston, baby.
That's the only one of these. Like, what the hell?
Most badass superhero name ever.
You know when I pick a movie, that's when I'm under pressure now. The question always comes back to me, what were they thinking now? Whoa, what were they thinking? What were they thinking?
Out to Brennan and Nathan. What were they thinking? What were you motherfuckers thinking with some of these choices? I know I probably already heard a few by now. And you know what? They decided to do a show all about bad movies. So can they really be mad that y'all gave them bad movies? I don't see. The thing is, I don't ever give them bad movies. I give them quality. And they might try and make it out like, oh, Brennan, give us all bad movies. Like, no. Quality. Quality podcasting, quality movies. You get all that from them good old Canadians out there. And you know what? I don't even remember what I gave them this year, but I know it's quality. I know it's some Criterion shit. I'm sure that, I had a good role of getting picked almost every year in a row. I don't think I got picked last year. They faded me. But it's all right, though, because I ended up watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which I still say is an 8 out of 10. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a damn. 8 out of 10 movie. It may not be great. It ain't motherfucking Citizen Kane and Schindler's List, all that shit like that. Quality movie. No. It's fun, though. You need the bullshit to go along with the good shit sometime. You got to even it out. Now, I ain't saying like, Roller Gator, because Roller Gator to this day is the only movie that made my boy PJ fall asleep standing up. I have picture proof. If you don't believe me, hit me up on Twitter at capital H, capital V, capital H, capital B, lowercase iCast, HVH Podcast on Twitter. If you don't believe me, he legitimately fell asleep standing up watching Roller Gator. Crazy. I'd never seen it before. He fell asleep during Empire Strikes Back 2. And I also have photographic proof of that as well. He liked to get his sleep on. And I know you guys ain't going to be sleeping because you're listening to What Were They Thinking podcast. And they're highly entertaining, motherfucker. More entertaining than Saturday Night Live. Oh, I said it. I know. See, I'm very curious how Brendan going to respond to that. Because I know he loves Saturday Night Live. But I'm going to tell you what. I like Saturday Night Live too. But I like What Were They Thinking better. Can you get bigger props than that? I don't think you can. And I'm glad that all of y'all out there enjoy the show so much that y'all giving them the ammunition to keep it going. Because we need more What Were They Thinking? Because these motherfucking filmmakers got to know the opinions of the Canadians. And so as they get ready to pick this next pick, I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be some trash. Maybe you actually gave them something good. The show is called What Were They Thinking? So technically, can you give them a curveball? It's a listener's choice month. Give them a good movie. Give them a Criterion movie. What would be a good Criterion? You know what? No, not even strike good from the record. What's a Criterion movie that could fit on what were they thinking? Don't say Armageddon or The Rock. Those are cop outs. No, 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 no. I want a genuine Criterion movie from somebody here giving these picks. Give them a Criterion movie, but one that fits the criteria of the show. I'm gonna make you think a little bit because I want to know what you're gonna see. If I had to off the top of my head, I can't even think of none all the time. Because for the most part, I mean, Criterion is a brand. That don't necessarily mean everything they do is great, though. There are some movies that I don't fuck with. I don't know if it's too late to give submissions. Give them motherfuckers Solo. Give that to them motherfuckers. I don't care what Nathan say. This is listener's choice. You chose to give them that movie, so they gotta do it, right? That's how this works. It's like Patreon picks on Home Video Hustle. If you give me the movies, I have to watch them. Like here's a cheap plug for you real quick on some Stephen Izzy shit. As you're watching this, it is Friday. Our new episode of our show just came out, and we talked about Freddie Got Fingered. Oh yeah, it's not a porno. It's Tom Green. Now that's a movie that could be on What Were They Thinking, but that's too easy. No, send that to us. Because I'll just say I had controversial opinions about that movie that probably pissed off both of the hosts of What Were They Thinking podcast. They must not have listened yet. Because that's how we're going to test if they actually listen to Home Video Hustle, how they respond to it. Technically I'm on their show every week telling you about the plot, but do they listen? I listen to y'all. It's all good. I will say, because of What Were They Thinking, I did add Master of Disguise to my watch list. So if I hate that movie, I blame y'all. It's y'all fault. But I'm going to quit talking, though, because they got to get to these picks. I'm sure I'm going on and on and on. They probably like, hey, man, give me a 90-second video and you going for 5 minutes. This is what we do. We had 6-hour podcasts on Home Video Hustle before. But this ain't about us. It's about What Were They Thinking. And what am I thinking? That y'all need to listen to these fools every week, give them y'all listeners' choices, and come back every Thursday. And then if you want a little bit of extra, go listen to For Screen and Country. I know there's a home wrecker on there, according to Nathan, but it's all good. And then, go check out Montrose Monkington III. And what you should do, which he would really fucking love for you to do, go to Pornhub, type in bananas, and send him every video that comes up. He'll fucking love it. Peace.
Well. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. Nathan, you are muted. I muted you. You're back.
We went live at 7:35. What is this? WCW Saturday Night Wrestling reference secured.
Secured on the live show right away. No worries. Don't even worry about it. ET got a creamy ... We're starting off hot. Oh boy. Welcome everyone. This is of course the What Were They Thinking podcast. I am Brendan.
I'm Nathan.
And we're here to do a tradition here that either turns out, have we had one that went by like 100% smoothly?
It's live, pal.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the event itself. There will be, guys, there's going to be some tech issues. I'm just letting you know right now. No, but I mean, we're doing listener's choice. We are, yes, Sharon, this is Late Night with Seth Meyers at 12:35 a.m. We're doing listener's choice, and I'm just saying, like, this hasn't always gone smoothly. The movies we've had to go through.
Right. No, the first one gave us muck. I mean, and that was like the measuring stick for like the worst movie we'd ever covered. And lo and behold, it's been surpassed several times.
Yeah. And that's a great question, Mariah. Our writers are actually non-union, so we're the worst.
Yeah. Milos, he works for Shoes and Stale Bread.
Yeah. So it turns
Milos
out
is also a writer and janitor. Just peek behind the curtain.
And a producer, soundtrack editor, gaffer, best boy grip, everything in one.
Foley, I mean, he's
Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Milos. Yeah. So we're can't edit out the coughs on a live show, baby.
Always hit the mute button on your microphone.
Nope, it's all raw. It's all staying in. So we're here to pick our movies for the month of June. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Brent, for the video at the top. Very nice introduction. I actually do love Freddy Finger, at least from what I.
Incidentally, Sharon, yes, Milos does catering. Most of our catering usually boiled cabbage and borscht.
It's delicious. But anyway, yes, thank you all for being here. This is Listener's Choice 2023. This is number, I don't know, like the 5th time we've done this. I don't keep track of this stuff like I should. We started in 2016, so this is actually probably like the 8th one.
I don't think we didn't do one the first year. I don't think.
So maybe it's the 7th one. Either way, it's been a lot. And what we're going to do is we have your picks right here. And we are going to, and we have some other picks right there. We'll get to that in a second. We are going to draw out the movies that we're doing in June. Nathan is going to do the draw for the Patreon pick. So this will be exclusive to Patreon, which will be coming in June or very early July, depending on how our recording schedule goes. We'll see. And I will draw the ones for our main feed in June. 5 movies because it's a 5 Thursday month in June, baby.
Incidentally, before we do that, I see you there, Jason. I see what you did, you filthy homewrecker. We are not the Thunder of podcasts, you son of a bitch. Take your home-wrecking ass out of here.
Well, I mean, can we get Scott Hudson on the horn? Can we really make it the Thunder of podcasts? I also want to alienate everyone that's listening with the really obscure wrestling references. WCW Worldwide with Lee Marshall.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Gordon Soley.
So
what
maybe
a suplex.
There you go. Just keep digging deeper. Colonel Robert Parker. That was a wrestler, right? Sergeant Buddy Parker?
Tom Parker.
Connor Tom Parker. People were like, shut the fuck up. Okay. So we are going to find out what we are going to do, and we will have some more guests throughout the evening. And of course, at the end, if you guys have any questions or you just want to yell at us or throughout, oh, there's Gabe. Hey, how's it going? We will address you. Nathan will. You guys know Nathan's triggers, so if you want to get him to say your comment, I mean, you know what to do. Nathan was just thunderstruck by Jason, says Mike Bagford.
I definitely felt like I was caught in the middle of a railroad track.
So maybe we should just start out hot and find out what our Patreon exclusive movie is going to be.
Right.
Do you want to go through like what we've got from some of the people? Now, we didn't get one from everyone. I did reach out. I tried to get one from everyone. There were a few people that we didn't get, but Nathan, let us know who the candidates are for this.
All right, the hat's off, and we've got, let's see here. Dude, where's my car? No, well, that's picking up on the light, but there you go.
It's not. We'll just take your word for it.
Take my word for it. Replicant. Not Replican, but Replicant.
Yep.
Valerian and the City of a Million Wasted Dollars.
I thought you were going to say Valerian and the City of a Million Ways to Die in the West.
No.
that is the mashup I want.
Death Wish 4.
Oh, wow. I better watch the first
4.
I better watch the first 3.
Bonkers. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
The movie that made Sean Connery quit acting.
Replicando. I love it, Sharon. That's a can-do. That's a Replicando attitude.
Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde.
No idea what that is.
That is, I think that was direct to video. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but instead of turning into a guy, he turns into a woman. So I'm sure it's filled with all kinds of, transphobic stuff. Well, and finally, Tiffany the Doll.
Who could have submitted that one?
All right. I don't know what 3 was, Brent.
Yeah, we didn't know.
It's all just wash over me, and it's just a. All right, hands going in.
So this is the Patreon exclusive movie that we are going to cover, and there's Nathan's
Gonzo.
great hat. Yep,
the great Gonzo.
Great hat, great Gonzo. Here we go. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Nathan, do us proud.
Valerian and the City of a Wasted Budget. I didn't write the whole thing on there, but you know what it is. There we go.
Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets, and that is from Lindsay. So Lindsay, congratulations. I don't know if you're in here or not, but
Lindsay Hooper O'Hara.
note that it's from Lindsay Escoffrey,
Okay.
our frequent guest on the show.
Okay.
So Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets is our Patreon exclusive. Oh boy, no spoilers, but I've seen it before, and oh boy,
Yeah.
it is
Stay awake for it.
Luc
Long.
Besson. Luc Besson
Yeah.
is involved in that somewhere.
Yeah. So a lot of style over substance.
Weird and French is what you're trying to say.
He's got some genuinely great movies, but he's also got some
He's got some.
genuinely huge stinkers. And this one is definitely leaning more towards the stinker pile.
He directed Valerian?
Oh, good lord!
I didn't
Yes,
know
Francis,
that.
hat's back on.
I thought he just produced it. I did not know he was in the director's chair. Wow. Televenissance. Oh, sorry. Yes, we are in the midst of the Televenissance. She's making her second appearance. She will be making her second appearance on our podcast now after we covered Suicide Squad, which was great. Okay, so there we go. Now, at this point, I think we have a few more videos here coming up from folks, but I think I'm going to go in and just draw our first main feed movie. Let's find out what that is. Let's just peel the Band-Aid off and get the first one out of the way here.
Right.
Guys, you had a lot of there's Classy. She looks like she's being enveloped by Mystery Science Theater. That's not Bandit. Mariah, you live in the same house as Bandit. All right, so this is the bowl right here. As you can see, it is a bowl of, I don't know how cameras work. Apparently, there we go.
There you go.
So there's a bunch in there, and we're gonna find out now. I'm not gonna look. I'm just putting my hand in. Woo 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 woo. Here we go. Also, keep in mind, folks, if you got a pick. Oh, Bandit's beside me. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see the top three. Yeah. If you got a pick, so like Lindsay, for example, if your name comes up again, we gotta pick someone else. Everybody doesn't get more than one pick. So here we go. What are we gonna do? Okay, I'm just gonna draw. Make sure I got one. Okay. Oh, gee. Oh, when I saw this, I actually warned Nathan about this one. Our good friend Gabe Elder Gomez.
You might want to reconsider, considering what you're delivering. Is he legitimately a good friend? I mean,
Nathan, we're gonna watch and talk about the Sia directed film Music.
Oh my god.
This is one I have seen. I have seen before, and it is a lot. Has anyone in here seen the movie Music? There's a lot of controversy over it because it's horrible and tasteless and really wrongheaded. Oh my lord is right. Yes, that's right. Yes, people, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. This is our muck. This year. Yeah, it's gonna be whew. Okay. Music. Wow, hot start. Gabe must be super happy. Okay, well, on that note, at this point, we do have a message now. Our good friend Galen Howard wanted to give us a little message, so he sent us something real nice. So here we go.
It is I, your close personal and long time friend, Flailin' Flowered. I think I said that right. I'm just gonna move right along. Just wanted to congratulate and give kudos to you both on yet another year of the live drawing. The time in which you put the content of the show into the hands of the listeners and in fate itself. Bold move, my friends. Bold indeed. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you can only fill so many episodes out of the entire year with wrestling and all of those High School Musical sequels. I think there's about 37 of them at this point. That only gets you so far. I mean, at a certain point, you can't just rely on that content, and then every time that I decide to hijack the show with some kind of insane weirdness that I inflict on you. But in all honesty, vibrations, you're welcome again. I stand by that one. You're welcome to the world. But I just I'm out there in the wings, just rooting for for a very interesting lineup. I think I just want something that something we can really chew on and just be like, I didn't see that coming. It'll be like this last Oscars where it's like, I did not anticipate that, but I'm not upset. And if you get David Byrne in with some sausage fingers, I mean, I'll be just like happy as a pig in poop. Seriously, where is David Byrne? Is he here? Is he on his way? Anyway, I just again, wishing you all the best, and I swear that I haven't hacked the algorithm with hundreds of votes for Class of 1999 and Turbulence 3. Though, Brendan, if you could just text me your first pet and street name, that'd be great. All right, guys, have a great evening. Excelsior.
My hands!
Just 1 second.
Alcoholism be damned!
Just 1 second, guys. I just gotta do something real quick.
Send him that stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Ask nicely.
Yeah, pass it.
Everybody in Los Angeles can be trusted.
Every single one. That's what they say about Hollywood. They say, Hollywood, come here for a career, stay for the great friends that you can trust. Oh man, Galen, thank you very much. No Turbulence 3 in there, I don't believe. Spoiler alert. I'm very sorry, everyone, but Turbulence 3 may be coming soon another day. There's a Turbulence 3?
It would have to be a fifth Thursday.
Okay. I didn't there's barely a Turbulence 1.
Right, and the second one is straight to video, I believe, so.
And the third one was just delivered to homes. You could order off the Warner Brothers service, and they put it on a DVD for you.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was forced upon everybody like that YouTube album.
Oh man, you get an iPhone and you're forced to watch that movie. Forced a DVD copy of that. Yeah, that's great. All right, well, thanks, Galen. Yes, Coog is shouting out Rusty Shackelford. I think he got your ref.
Oh yeah, he's big King of the Hill guy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, on that note, let's see. I know I said Turbulence 3 isn't in there, but you know what? It could be, and I could have just forgotten. But let's see what we got next. Let's see what our next movie is going to be for June. I'm going to reach in to this bowl. Not looking. Nathan, you could vouch for me. You're in the adjoining room, right?
No, I'm on the Satellite of Love.
Yeah, well, I'm just in a room meant to look like I'm home to make me more feel safe.
Oh.
I looked down because I just didn't want to knock any out of the bowl. Okay, I'm not looking. Woo! Okay.
Gimmicking it.
Trying to get one. Okay.
Don't fucking work us into a shoot, pal.
And look who won the pony. Okay, here we go. Okay, Nathan, this is going to turn that frown upside down, I think.
Okay.
Because the next one is technically a movie that wasn't well received. Technically a movie that was I think it was a flop too. Box office flop. From Kaylee Marissa, we are going to do The Running Man, the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I get to talk about how super different it is from the short story.
Yeah, Stephen King, right?
Yep.
Stephen King, yeah.
Richard Bachman, but I mean Stephen King.
Oh, was that one of his alter ego?
That was his writing pseudonym. When he wasn't, because he couldn't get his books to sell when he first started. So he started writing these really gritty ones under Richard Bachman, and they, pulpy stuff that sold like hotcakes, I guess.
I love that phrase because I love saying it nowadays, and people are like, "Well, do people really buy that many hotcakes?" Like,
I mean, honest to goodness, I mean, if someone was like pancakes or hotcakes, because it's the same thing. Yeah, please. Someone once told me I had a great idea for breakfast. I asked him, "What's that?" He said, "Well, what you do is that if you take any like leftover pancakes that you may have had." And I said, "Hold on just a second. Those words don't make any sense."
hmm Oh,
He's like,
leftover
"Well,
pancakes. Yeah.
leftover pancakes." He's like, I was like, "Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. It's like the words that you're saying are all words,
hmm
and they are strung together to make a technically coherent sentence, but put together like that, those words make no sense whatsoever. The idea of leftover pancakes is ridiculous."
Yeah. I mean, pancakes are great. Running Man's one of Adam's favorite Arnie movies.
Oh, it's and also the return of the lady from McBain,
Which lady is that again?
Maria Chiquita Alonso. Is that her name?
Oh, that movie where she rode her horse across the country
Yeah, yeah.
in like a day. Yeah, great movie. Jason,
And
never
don't see it, Jason. You'll be very upset.
if you go in being like, man, this is going to be such a great version of this book, apparently Nathan says you are in for a major disappointment.
There's some broad beats that match with the book, but by and large, it is not anywhere as near close to what the story is about.
There you go, in the horse's mouth. Okay, I'm gonna draw one more, and then I believe Nathan. Actually, you know what? No, I think there's someone right now. I don't know if you want to go grab your buddy Montrose because we get a video specifically directed at Montrose.
All right, well, give me a second. He's in the green room. I'll run off and grab him. You guys, you know what? Talk amongst yourselves.
Give me a topic.
A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss.
All right, guys, I want to hear your opinions on peanuts. They're not a pea, they're not a nut. Tell me what's up with them. What is up with peanuts, and why can't they make a decision? Uh, tell me. I want to know. Give me your opinions. Peanuts. Let's see Bandit. Okay, this is what the people want, huh? All right. Well, she's sleeping, so if she acts a fool after, it's all your fault. There she is. There's little Bandit. There's little Bandit. There's little sleepy Bandit. Okay. Go back to sleep now, please. Good kitty. Peanuts are garbage and an abomination unto God. Wow. Okay. Some strong peanut takes here. I don't have a strong opinion on peanuts, guys. They're fine. I know aren't they a nut though? No, well, hold on. Nathan said they're not a pea nor a nut, but they're a nut, right? They're definitely a nut. Airline peanuts. I've never had airline peanuts, guys, for real, because I've been on like 3 airplanes in my life. I have a fear of flying, so I'm not gonna like get airline peanuts outside of being on a plane. Can you just get airline peanuts? Is it a brand or is it just like shitty peanuts that they give you on an airplane? This is the important stuff that I want to know. I can't continue this podcast without knowing that. I think Montrose should be on any moment now, but I just want to make sure that you can buy airline peanuts outside of being on an airplane or you can't. And if no one knows, then my life is just going to be empty from here on in. Okay. So no one knows. Cashews are great. I agree. Salty cashews. Usually a plane distributes planters or diamond. Thank you. I'm gonna highlight your comment. Francis Rizzo, I should just give you every pick for the rest of the episode. Thank you. Thank you. You solved it. You've figured it out. Shout out to Max, my chihuahua. Yeah, no, it's great. I love that. So plane just uses other brand names. Okay, cool. Man, Montrose must be giving him a real hard time in the green room. He's been really surly these days, guys. He's been a hard time. You've never seen airline peanuts? Do they just not do them anymore? Hold on. Stop the podcast. 20 years, twice a year, and they've never given you peanuts on. Is it just certain airlines that do it? Do you have to be on the airline a certain time? Oh shit, that's why he was taking a while. It's hip hop Montrose.
No. I'm MDK Montrose. Monkey Death Kill. Monkey Death Kill.
Okay.
MDK all day.
Montrose, what's your take on peanuts?
They're a delightful snack. They're a legume, and so they're not a pea nor a nut, but still very delicious. A little bit of salt, maybe a barbecue flavoring. I've also had a dill pickle version, which is quite good.
Okay, very good. Well, that solves that. Did you know that Brittany told us? I'm going to put this in the video so you can see this here. Flown back and forth across Canada twice a year for 20 years and have never seen airline peanuts.
I've had the opportunity to take a flight or two, but I don't believe because usually I'm flying like the WestJet, and they don't have a lot of that stuff. So usually I bring my own food, my own snackage, as they say.
I don't want to say banana because that's offensive.
Well, it's more offensive that you assume it. I mean, really.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the offensive part.
Oh, okay.
All over the place here.
Well, Montrose, I just want to tell you now we don't have video.
Waitlist here at the Sunlight of Love.
We don't we don't have video, but we do have audio. We have our good friends Steve and Izzy. Now it's not them. They sent in a video of your friend, a message from one of your friends. So we're gonna play that for you right now, Montrose.
Brendan, Nathan, son,
bastard.
It's Montrose 3, let's say. It's your father, Montrose Monkington Jr. Hello again. I hear you're doing some random lottery for movies to watch on this podcart or whatever you're into. That's great, son. That's great. And on top of all the wrestling stuff. Disappointment.
God.
So, I am
Bane
here
of my existence.
on behalf of this podcast, everything I learned from movies that Steve and Izzy, I guess. Look, I don't follow you on Facebook or any of those social mediums or whatever. They basically told me they sent you some movies to watch, and I've actually seen a few of them, but I do not pity you. Steve apparently gave... Oh, Shockma. If you look really closely, you might see me in one of my earlier roles. Just saying. Shockma. No, I didn't play Shockma. No. I'm one of the others. And Champagne and Bullets? That sounds interesting, but...
It's not.
Oh, I guess it's also known as... that. I think it's supposed to be Get Even, but it's Get Even? Yeah, it's all ran together. I'm not sure exactly... whatever. And there's this movie called The Astrologer. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to look this one up. Inspiration for a fictional character by the name of Neil Breen. Ooh, heard about him. Not the... Ooh, here we go. Izzy has some real gangbangers, though. Is that a thing the kids say?
I don't know. That's not okay.
I've actually watched a lot of these movies because, well... I may or may not be hiding out in the palatial mountain estate that they live in here. They call the Fortress of Solitude, but let's say I'm not the only one that's living around here. Oh, that's right, guy. Ben, would you like to come say something?
Ben's okay. I like Ben.
Hello.
Ben's okay with me.
Hello, Ben Monkington, nephew of Montrose here, and you might be able to see me in a couple of movies. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Izzy suggested Dr. Mordred. I'm sure that's some sort of superhero thing. Men with Brooms. It sounds like a Canadian thing, but I'm sure it's, wait a minute, does she know about that full screening country they talk about Canadian movies? It doesn't matter. Oh, Montrose, you seen this one here? Yes, another one of my early ones. That's right, Baby, Secret of the Lost Legend. That takes me back. You see, I was but a mere child. I don't think I think my scene got cut or something. I don't know. If I was a screaming baby, they'd have had to pay me or something, so I think I just got cut out of there. You lucked out. Anywho, yeah, good luck. I'm sure whatever you guys pick will be fantastic to listen to, if one were to do such things. Thank you. More later.
Bastard! Bastard! Stealing my lines and everything!
I'm sorry,
He
Montrose.
is.
Listen, I didn't listen to the video before I played it. I should have.
I will copyright strike you for having him say that on your podcast.
For having him say what?
Thank you. More later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
No, I'm telling you what my trademark line is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I haven't got my stuff in yet, so to continue with your thing.
Well, Montrose, I want you to obviously I want you to plug because you're the king of plugging, king of shit plugging. But I want you to be here when we draw our next movie, our number 3 movie, to see what else we're gonna watch.
Probably be more like a number 2.
He's got jokes, guys. He's got jokes.
More fun than a barrel of me's.
Well, there we go. There's the bowl again, guys. I know you want to see the bowl. I know everyone's a big fan. Hashtag bowl stands. All right, here we go. I am putting my hand deep in the bowl.
You're disgusting.
You're disgusting for thinking.
You're disgusting
thoughts, Montrose.
I will hurl feces at you when I get back down Earth.
Oh, because that's not disgusting.
It's a defense mechanism. Thank you very much.
Francis, you know what? I'm not even going to highlight Francis' comment. It's just going to go to his head. All right.
It is brilliant, isn't it? Thank you, Francis.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Number 3. What do we got? Okay.
What do you got?
This pick comes to us from Ryan Gilbert.
Oh, okay. He's fine. Fine enough. Likes my stuff on the Twitter.
Montrose, they're gonna find out if Nathan and I, if Brent's comment about Saturday Night Live was correct, because we're gonna talk about the Saturday Night Live movie, Stewart Saves His Family.
Oh, Al Franken.
Franken.
And surprisingly, not the worst thing he ever did.
What would be the word? Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. That stuff.
Right.
Right.
All right. Stewart Saves His Family. I've never seen it, surprisingly enough. Being a huge SNL fan, that's one movie. I think that's the only SNL movie I've never seen.
Okay. Well, there you go. You'll get the complete set.
Oh wow!
You have to get 25 liters of petrol.
By the way, guys, Steve is here. You missed the message from Ben Monkington and Montrose Jr. that you had sent in. Montrose is not happy with
Ben Monkington and that bastard.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So Stewart saves his. So we got music, The Running Man, Stewart saves his family so far. Montrose, thank you so much for stopping by. Did you want to, do your plugs?
Yes.
Your plugs?
As you can see, I've decked out in my wrestling regalia. Oh, there's a motorcycle going by.
Is that your motorcycle, gang?
No, not mine. No.
Okay.
I don't have the opposable thumbs to operate. But you can check out my YouTube channel, Montrose Monkington TV. I'm over there on the YouTube talking about the Graps, wrestling for the uninitiated. I'm also on Facebook in the group Montrose Monkington III Esquire and Friends. And then finally, if you wish to, you can tweet at me at Montrose III. That's the number 3RD on your Twitter devices. Thank you. Or later. Yeah.
Thank you, Montrose.
You're welcome.
Wow. Okay. Don't hurt Nathan as he comes back in, please.
Promise nothing.
Oh, Jesus. Nathan, be careful.
Ow! Ow! Jeez. Ow.
Don't hit him with your computer.
Ow! No, he tripped me.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow!
Oh no, the patches of your house are coming back into frame.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah.
That weird zoom effect.
I don't know if I got his socials right there, but I put them in the chat. I don't know if that's correct or not, but
okay.
If it's not, just let me know.
Looks all right.
Okay, perfect. I just went by what he said. Okay, we're back to reality. Whoop, there goes Nathan because he tripped. You get it?
Yes, I tripped, but it wasn't because I'm a klutz. It's because the stupid British chimp tripped me.
I don't know. I didn't see that on camera.
You weren't supposed to.
Just saying, if
that's why he has plausible deniability. If I try to take him to court and sue for like damages, injury, whiplash or anything like that, he's gonna say, "Prove it."
There was no
Yeah.
camera rolling. You didn't see it.
That's
It's
fair.
because we have a shocking lack of security cameras here at
We do.
What Were They Thinking Studios.
Yeah, I mean, most podcast studios have at least 8 cameras, and we have one pointing out the front door, which is weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird to me,
Well,
and we
you-
can't
we-
move it. It's been like stapled
I mean,
down.
if you only can afford the one, you point it out the front door. Hopefully, you'd catch the person as they were coming in and at least get some sort of picture of them.
No, but it's pointed that way. It's pointed at the wall, though. Like
Well,
there's a
that's
brick building right in front of us. It's just pointed right at that building.
oh well, that's poor placement.
Yeah, that's yeah. What is this about?
Say that I caused him not to be able to enjoy wine anymore.
What do you
she's
mean,
talking
Sharon?
About Sue and Montrose.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, guys, we are going to do our next pick. This is number 4. This is turning into a very interesting month. You can't say that these movies are similar. We've gotten some very different picks so far. But now we're going. Hold on, Nathan. Do you hear that crackling coming in?
No, I don't get Crackle here in the States because in
Oh.
Canada they canceled it.
Just hold on, somebody. Oh, I got a video feed coming in.
Oh, okay. Throw to that, man. Yeah.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know what year it is. Because I'm on the run, Brendan. I can't be there to be there for your draw because I am on the run. It's Alex Jones coming to you with this transmission live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the public. But I'm not going to tell you where. Woo, baby, it's something to be on the run when the government's after you. Everybody's coming for me. I owe almost $1 billion. That's a lot of money, and I don't have it, Brendan. I just don't have it. But it's okay. The Patriots are going to prevail. I'm on a sort of a railroad that is not a physical railroad, but is taking me where I need to go, Brendan. Look, I want you guys to have a great time. You and Nathan with your draw. I mean, that's super important because the Patriots need to know that movies are being watched on a regular basis. And if they're not being watched, then God damn it, what are we doing for this world? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, Brendan. I just don't know. Look, have fun with your shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying have fun with your shit and just pray. I want you to bow. Everybody, I just want everybody to bow their heads in prayer for Alex Jones, that he might live and continue to do his good work, exposing the globalist, legalist order. Yes, the elitalists. You can't say nothing without the elitalists. Oh shit! I think the elitalists are coming to get me. So, just enjoy. Have a great time. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gone. Bye.
Oh, Jesus, sorry about that, guys. I don't. He just took over the feed.
You know what? I find it strange. We can't afford decent video security, but we can afford a satellite uplink.
I didn't pay for the satellite uplink. He just cut into our feed. Also, I'm very disturbed that he addressed me a lot. I wish he had addressed both of us more because I feel targeted now by Alex Jones. Can I say Alex Jones and stay on YouTube these days? I don't know.
I think you could talk about him, just not be like, hey, you know who's got some super great ideas?
No, don't do it.
Oh, Sharon explained her wine thing. Apparently, Gwyneth Paltrow got sued by a guy because of an accident caused him not to be able to enjoy wine anymore.
It's a very specific lawsuit.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that actually. That was gotta love those lawsuits in the United States. Don't get lawsuits like that here. I'm just kidding. We get lots of them. Jason,
Alex Schmones.
Yeah, Jason, I don't want that truth. I don't want that in my life. I don't want him to love me. I want him to love Nathan. Nathan, I feel like he should love you more.
Nope.
I feel like I'm gonna send him your email. I'm gonna send him your email address. We'll get him on the show, but I will be sick that week. You guys can cover I don't know.
Soul Man. We'll cover Soul Man.
Oh God! Can I give you a hot take? No.
This movie's actually pretty funny. He's making some good points, actually.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, on that note, I was gonna say thank you, but no, not thank you. Fuck you, Alex. God damn
Thank
it.
you. Fuck you. Bye.
Thank you, fuck you, bye. Someone please catch him. I should have been tracing that satellite uplink and finding out where he was and telling the authorities, but sorry guys, I dropped the ball on that one. But you know where I'm not gonna drop the ball? I'm not gonna drop this ball. Huh?
I see what you did there.
Huh?
I didn't say it was good.
Number four. We got music, Running Man, Stewart saves his family. What are we going to get next? What are we going to get? Let's see here. Oh, I should have been doing this the whole time. Okay.
Rubbed all the sticky off your finger at that point, though. Maybe the paper cuts. Think of the paper cuts. He can't cross his fingers because he's drawing the title.
That would be very difficult for me.
Yeah, the dexterity you would need.
Okay. Oh, another pick from Ryan Gilbert. Ryan's already got a pick. I got to put it to the side. If anyone, just for the hell of it, it was Run, Ronnie, Run. But we're not doing that because you already got your pick. So here we go. What are we gonna get? Okay, we got our first obscure one from Jason McLeod. We are going to be by the way, can I just say I love how certain names Nathan just goes fuck. He just knows something.
Because it's like, oh hey, look, it's the one Brent picked. I'm like, you know what? I quit. I'm done with this podcast.
Jason gave us a movie called The Gossip Columnist.
Sounds fucking awful.
It is, I believe, only available on YouTube for free.
Oh, so we're in like in a Ben and Arthur type situation here.
I don't think the production value is to that level because I believe when Jason gave me his picks, I had to make sure that they were available somewhere. I think it looks like a movie, but and it's got
and that there are moving pictures in it.
I mean, it looks like it's a movie that could have come out of Hollywood, but it's, and I think there's at least like one star in it, but yeah, I don't know anything about it, so we'll see. It could be a muck. It could be a Cherokee kid. Oh,
weird that's the two ends of our spectrum for our.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's actually not, but that was the one that surprised me. One of the most ones that surprised me the most. All right, we're gonna take our last pick, and then we will open the floor to some Q&A. So, guys, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you wanna tell us something, if you want to suggest something, put it in the chat.
We used to do.
What's that?
It's like those mini episodes we used to do.
It's kind of a mini episode built into it, yeah. So put it in the chat if you Robert Vaughn and Kim Cattrall are in the Gossip Columnist.
Kim Cattrall, at least I'll put on my best Crow T robot. Love it because Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall.
Sex and the City. All right. Why did I think it was called Sex in the City?
I don't know.
Okay. Last one. What are we gonna do? Okay. All right, this one comes to us from Adam Jurez. Adam's got the last pick here. I hope I said your last name right. Oh dear. Okay. I was actually going to do this one for an episode, and then I decided not to because then I went and saw the movie and I didn't want to do it. But we're going to do Hellboy 2019.
Oh, man, for some reason I thought we did that. Oh, you know what? I think it was one of the runners for your recently regrettable, and it got bumped out.
It got bumped. I almost picked it for a January episode, but then I just backed out. So you know what? It's going to be a pretty interesting month. I think we've got Stuart Saves His Family, the
Jerez, it's a
SNL.
hard J.
Oh, Jerez. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Stewart Saves His Family, which is like an SNL movie with Al Franken. The Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger, barely based on a Stephen King short story. Music, a movie that will make both of us very angry, but astounding at the choices in that movie. Just insane. The Gossip. Oh, that's Sia calling Nathan, so we'll have to hold off and see what's going on. Sia is not happy that we chose that movie for the podcast.
Oh,
was that her?
She just screamed in a really high pitched voice. It sounded like she was wearing a wig.
Oh, you can usually tell that from the way people speak.
I just hung up because I was not having any of that.
Yeah, no.
Also, will you release the first episode of WWT? It's on YouTube if you want to abuse yourself with it.
We also redid it.
Yeah.
So do you want to hear a cleaned up version, a retrospective version of that episode? Yeah. It's like episode something, 150, 200, one of those.
Like that. One of the round numbers.
It's on the feed. Look, we redid it, and we also redid Hollywood Homicide, so you can watch those both, or you listen to those both. Don't watch them. Yeah. So anyway, Stuart Saves His Family, Running Man, music, gossip columnist, and 2019 Hellboy. That is
Patreon is Valerian in the
Patreon is Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets. That's right. The Della Venaissance is back. So on that note, this sounds like I'm going to go into the outro here, but I do want to see what questions or comments you guys have. Mike Bagford has a question for Jason. If Jason wants to answer in the chat, I will host this question for you, Mike Bagford. Is Jason McLeod related to Connor McLeod, the Highlander? I feel like the answer is probably yes. That he's related to the fictional character from Highlander.
I didn't think he was because he doesn't have a hint of a French accent.
Right, because he's a French Scotsman in that movie.
Right. Wait, he was mentored by a Scottish Spaniard.
I was just gonna say, why are neither of them doing their? Oh my god, the casting in that movie. Listen, it's a fun movie, but the casting is terrible. I can show you a Spaniard. So Jason, you're gonna have to answer that in the chat because I feel like you are, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Yes, we already released the first episode of WWTT. No, Mariah is steadfast. She wants the original.
It's on YouTube. You could listen to it. I mean, you can download it too, probably. I mean, again, I sound like a robot in it. Also, this is how. Oh no, okay, great uncle. Never mind. That story checks out. I was gonna say that's how you know he's lying about it because the immortals aren't supposed to be able to procreate, but he said he was his uncle, not
right, right,
dad or granddad.
But Jason does say he is immortal though, and he has inside him the blood of kings.
Oh.
Francis, I'm so sorry. Francis feels hurt and angry and hungry. I don't remember what your picks were, Francis, but I feel like you might have picked what's that fucking? It's like Hamburger the movie or something. What is it called? There's Hot Dog the movie.
Hamburger the movie?
There's
Hamburger University or something?
Yeah, I don't remember. He's getting really mad as we're saying it wrong here. Hamburger the motion picture.
Just Hamburger.
I believe it's Hamburger the motion picture and Hot Dog the movie. Those are two separate movies. Okay, what is this? Clancy Brown is from Ohio, but his character's from Croatia. Is this in Hellboy?
No, in Highlander.
In Highlander. Oh Jesus, man. This movie's all over the map. Mariah wants to know if we're ever going to cover a recent WWE pay-per-view. I mean, it's been pretty good for a while. Last year, I'm sure there's something last year that we could
Hey,
probably cover.
let's caveat recent. I mean, like last 2 years, 3 years.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, if we're talking, see, here's the problem for me anyway. I'm not speaking. I'm just speaking for me. The bad ones in the last few years have just been like boring. Like they're
Yeah.
not really like, it's not like a WCW pay-per-view in 2000 where you're like, "Oh my god, this is crazy. What were they thinking?" It's just like, "Oh, this match is like whatever. This is whatever." And this
Also,
is
a lot of
whatever.
those oddball ones that we usually cover, they've got a ton of like stories that have been shot on in like RF videos and things like that, where you can get like some of the backstories behind why that was so messed up. Like if you want to
Mhm.
find out why the spin the wheel, make the deal ended up being a coal miner's glove match, like, oh, you're gonna do something like that, gimmick it, but you can't tell Heinz Pickle nothing.
Mhm. 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 Sharon says, I had some fun picks, but I have a feeling they'll get covered. Yeah, you had a very specific pick that, like, if it had gotten picked, Sharon, you probably would have gotten pulled on for that episode because we probably would have needed an expert or at least a co-expert because apparently Nathan knows a lot about Phantom of the Opera as well. I know nothing. Brendan, have you ever seen? Of course I've seen Highlander. Come on. He goes to Madison Square Garden to watch a WWE match. Of course I've seen it. Actually, I just saw for the first time
I
not that
believe
long ago.
I believe he went to the Impact Zone to watch then that got him fired.
God damn it, that's a deep cut. Holy shit. A Robbie McAllister reference?
There you go.
Or
Hey, you know
Rory?
what?
Who knows? One of them.
David Couch.
Wow. Mariah said 10 years for some reason. Ben. Guys, my dog's in the other room and apparently he misses me. I'm sorry, Bentley. This is the showbiz life. I'm gonna have to deal with you. Your dad's on the road. Nathan, maybe you can comment on this because I don't know. The sequels to Highlander, I think I've seen the second one and it's pretty terrible.
Okay, which version of the second one? Because there's like 5 different versions of the second one.
I think they were aliens or something.
Yeah, well, but they retcon that in one of the other ones where they don't make them aliens. So depending on which cut you get, number 3 was kind of fun. I think the 4th one has Edge and Christian in it for like a half a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they partners in the movie?
They don't have a big role. They're part of I think they're like part of a gang of highwaymen or something like that. It's been like forever since I've seen it. So for a while there, I really liked the Highlander series, but I kind of fell off.
I think Mike has a pretty good take on them.
They are films.
They are films. Yep. Yep. Francis has a very important question. Why does it hurt when I pee? Well, I mean,
that could possibly be chlamydia, syphilis. Don't end up like Al Capone, fishing in your pool with hot dog lips, wishing people would call you Snorky instead of Scarface.
Oh my god! And just don't end up. Yeah, just don't end up in that. Don't let Tom Hardy play you in a movie directed by Josh Trank. Is what we're trying to say here, because that would be even worse. Okay, yeah, Sharon, shoot to the doctor. They were aliens, the biblical times, or something, is the Highlander 2 description. Okay.
Steve also asks, so yeah, why no more mini episodes?
I like covering more movies. I guess that's the only answer I have. Extra mini episodes would be more recordings.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon?
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? It's Pocahontas, man. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Calm down now.
Which
pet is your favorite? Classy, because she's my alive one.
I know she's trying to get me to pick out a pet, and I won't do it. I won't do it. You're welcome, Francis. I'm glad to sing it. Nathan, speaking of singing, do you want to sing? Do you remember the mailbag theme? Do you want to sing it?
I don't actually.
The mailbag. Kevin McLeod special. Yeah. Which podcast host do you like best besides me, of course? Elliot Kalin.
I'm a big fan of David Cummings, who roasts the No Sleep podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to How Did This Get Made in the Flophouse, so probably though any of the guys and gals on those shows. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I love you guys though, Stephen Nizzy, Brent, yes, Queens,
I like
Slay.
everybody who has ever co-hosted with or for us, except for Montrose, because he tripped me earlier.
I mean, Jason's pretty good. Oh, he's trying to get me to pick between you and Jason. I'm not gonna do that. They're equal in my eyes. I love them both.
No, he's a filthy whore. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Jason's just singing in the chat.
What is the best scene in Freddy Got Fingered? That would be when the credits rolled. Best scene in the entire movie. Fuck that movie.
Now, one could name several scenes, such as the one in which the elephant comes all over Rip Torn. You could also name the scene in which Tom Green strokes a giant horse penis until it. No, I don't think there's any climax actually. Now that I think about it, trying to remember here. There's also a scene where Tom Green assaults Anthony Michael Hall, playing a man who's in a back brace, can barely walk. There's so many, too many to name. It's a great movie.
When the credits roll, that's the scene.
Yum yum, eat 'em up, no crumbs. Best scene is I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Jason, I don't remember that. Sorry. Good reference. Arrested Development. Got it in. Secured. Yeah. Very good. Well, we are pretty close to wrapping up here, folks. Just as a recap, again, Nathan, what are we doing for Patreon? We
are doing Valerian and the City of a Million Wasted Dollars.
Close, very close. We're gonna get one of these days. We also got on the main feed. We're not covering Gooby. Okay, that is hold on. We got to address this. This is a long-standing thing, my Francis, that if something is vaguely Canadian, we must be supporting it and paid by them. Are we paid by the film Gooby, Nathan?
Are we paid by them?
Yeah.
No, I think the reason why he thinks we won't cover it is because we have a vested interest in seeing it do well or not talk bad about it, so that someday maybe we will get paid. But that's not how the Canadian tax credit, film tax credit works. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
if that were the case, if I had any say in where that money went and how it got spent, there's no way in hell Hardcore Logo 2 would have got made.
Or Gooby.
Right. I haven't seen that, so I don't.
When the kid runs into the helicopter blades at the very end. Oh yeah, that's pretty great. There's at the very end of Freddy Got Fingered, spoiler alert, a kid runs into helicopter blades and you just see a bunch of it's crazy. You just see a bunch of blood like coming from off screen and you're like, wow, that's a dark ending. And then some producer made them put in a clip of the kid saying, I'm okay. What?
just lost the 80% of my blood.
Yeah.
But which one, Brent? Which one?
What is Brent saying? Oh,
Highlander 2 is great. Which one?
Yeah. Which one? Don't know. Which cut? Wow. Big accusation there. They think you're being overly critical to hide the fact that you have a financial vested interest in this movie.
Nope.
Do you have any comments?
See, if I get paid, I wouldn't be able to spend it. It's blood money.
Wow. Okay. So, just just be honest at your deposition. Just don't let them get you in a corner. But just be honest as you can.
Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Okay. So just to recap, Stewart saves his family. The Running Man, music, the gossip columnist, whatever the hell that is, and 2019 Hellboy. That is Listener's Choice Month. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for everyone who sent in the videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for continuing to listen. Thanks for sending in your picks. Thanks for being alive. Thanks for choosing podcasts as your entertainment of choice. Nathan, is there anything else you want to thank them for?
Everything that Brendan said.
I was like, wait, what? Is there another person over there? See, he messed up. We're in adjoining rooms. I told you.
Just thanks everybody, who's ever taken the time to listen to our shenaniganery and send in movies or just said, hey, watch this movie, even if it's not part of listener's choice. If you're recommending stuff to us, it's all gets put into consideration because we've had stuff that went into listeners choice month that later on, but like, yeah, we should do that movie, and it gets pulled, and we'll do it. So, but not solo. No, Brent, never, ever. It's the two. So
and yes, and Jason, thank you. I couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better ourselves. There's a lot of podcasts, and we're thankful you chose ours. Just a real quick, yeah, she's 9, she's tiny. Just a real quick thing. If you want to find us on all the podcast, any podcast app, we're there. Just search for us. Our home base is Age of Radio.
big time.
Classy looked terrified when you did that. You can find us.
The mystery, the
She's
satellite
disappearing.
Wants to make her disappear. Yeah.
Yeah. You can find us on Twitter at WWTT Podcast. We're also on Facebook. Check us out there. We're on Redbubble, TeePublic, patreon.com/WWTT Podcast. That's where you can see us. That's where you can hear us
the
talk
motion
about.
picture. There you go. Sorry.
It's where you can hear us talk about Valerian and the City of a Million titles that Nathan made up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you once again, everybody. Thanks for coming to the live show. And this is June. This is what we're doing in June. So wish us luck, and we'll see you again real soon.
No, Adam, no.
For Screen.
Shut your filthy whore mouth.
I have another podcast For Screen and Country at FSAC Pod on Twitter. No producer. Don't give me the wrap-up signal. You can also find that
to
one
the
on all
crown.
the podcast apps. For Screen and Country. Jason is on it. He knows all about it. We talk about British movies. Good movies.
God
Genuinely.
save the screen. There you go.
God save the king. Bada bing, bada bing. And that's it. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye-bye, man.
I've cursed you all.